Has the Chase Sapphire Preferred taken over as the best Chase travel credit card? Does the Sapphire Reserve even deserve our attention? Well, let's go back to the days when you were a jock and everybody was riding your coattails. You were just breezing through the high school days, taking people's lunch money and just reminding the world why you are the alpha. And then when it came to prom night, you weren't able to go because your grades sucked. And that new kid ended up taking your girl. What the hell am I talking about? What's up guys, it's Brandon, this is BZ Investing, and in today's video I will be comparing the Chase Sapphire Preferred against the Chase Sapphire Reserve. We'll be talking about the benefits, the point multipliers, the credits, and of course, that annual fee. But what would this video be without discussing one of the main talking points, and that is the more value on travel. Let's not waste any more time. When we talk about the Chase Sapphire Preferred, we have to look at that 25% more value on travel. So if you have 100,000 points, it's not worth $1,000. It is actually worth $1,250. So just imagine pairing your Sapphire Preferred with one of your Chase Freedom cards, either your Freedom Unlimited or your Freedom Flex, and you can transfer those points into your Sapphire account and then use that 25% more value on travel. It's great. It's a great hack. It's something you should do if you were really looking to maximize your points for travel. Now, while that is great and that is awesome, we have to talk about the Chase Sapphire Reserve in the same context. Now the Chase Sapphire Preferred, it's 25% more, but the Chase Sapphire Reserve has 50% more value on travel. So with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, 100,000 membership points is not worth $1,250. Instead, that 50% more value is applied in this scenario, and so now your 100,000 membership points is now worth $1,500 when you redeem it for travel. Now that is a huge difference, and we have to give it to Chase Sapphire Reserve on this one. But hold your horses, buddy, because now we're going to be talking about the annual fee. And let's just say that you might be a little upset when you hear this. The Chase Sapphire Reserve has an annual fee of $550. Yes, it sucks. While the Chase Sapphire Preferred has an annual fee of $95. Night and day. Now obviously there are reasons why the annual fees are significantly different from one another. So let's talk about one of those reasons, and that is the point multipliers. Off the bat, we see that the Chase Sapphire Preferred offers 5x points on travel purchases through the Chase portal. While with the Sapphire Reserve, you get 5x points on flight purchases through the Chase portal, and 10x points on hotels and car rentals purchased through Chase. That's kinda nice. But wait, with the Sapphire Preferred, you get 2x points on all other travel purchases. This includes airfare, hotels, taxis, trains, etc. But with the Sapphire Reserve, you get 3x points on those other travel purchases. So it is better in that regard. Now what do these cards both have in common? They both offer 3x points on dining at restaurants. Not that bad. Although with the Sapphire Reserve, you do get 10x points on Chase dining. Brandon, what is Chase dining, bro? Okay, well obviously it is not just your everyday restaurants, okay? This is going through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal and them selecting a handful of restaurants to dine at. So take it with a grain of salt. If it's something that brings value to you, then 10x points does sound sweet. But for the majority, this isn't something that's going to be used quite often, I might say. Now, what does the Sapphire Preferred have that the Reserve doesn't? Well, with the Sapphire Preferred, you do get 3x points on online grocery purchases. So that's pretty cool. Now, obviously it's online, so keyword online, but again, the Reserve doesn't offer that, so that's a win for the everyday person in my opinion. Again, a solo category only offered by the Sapphire Preferred is 3x points on select streaming services. For both cards, there is a category for Peloton bike purchases and Peloton tread purchases. With the Preferred, you get 5x points, and with the Reserve, you get 10x points. Okay. All right, so who gets the nod when talking about point multipliers? Well, on one hand, you have the Sapphire Preferred, which is geared towards travel for the most part, but also blends in some everyday value with 3x points on online grocery purchases and 3x points on select streaming services. So with that being said, if you're someone that wants some more everyday value, along with your travel benefits, then maybe the Sapphire Preferred makes sense. But when you're talking about someone who is an avid traveler, there's no denying that the point multipliers associated with the Sapphire Reserve is better when looking at it. I mean, it's obvious. You get 10x points for hotels and car rental purchases, 5x on flights, and one of, if not the main reason, the 50% more value on travel versus the 25% more value on travel associated with the Sapphire Preferred. So you have to figure out what type of user are you. Now all that is nice and all, but what are the credits that are available to me as a user, Brandon? I mean, I need to know when we're talking about the Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve. I mean, what credits, bro? All right, so with the Sapphire Preferred, you do get a $50 annual hotel credit. And with the Sapphire Reserve, you get a $300 annual travel credit, which does seem feasible if you're an avid traveler and you use the Chase portal. You can essentially have your $550 annual fee cut down by $300. That's pretty good. And that $50 annual hotel credit with the Sapphire Preferred knocks down your annual fee by $50. So win-win when talking about credits. Also, I have to add that with the Sapphire Reserve, you do get access to airport lounges all over the world. So that is nice, I have to say. All right, so bottom line, Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve, which one takes the cake? If you're someone that travels frequently and is always on the go, and you have no problem using the Chase portal for your hotels, your car rentals, your flights, etc., then yes, the point multipliers make sense when using the Sapphire Reserve. Obviously, with the $300 annual travel credit, it sort of makes sense, I'm not gonna lie. And again, one of the main talking points, the 50% more value on travel versus 25% more value on travel with the Sapphire Preferred. So yes, you get all those benefits, everything's great, lounge status, etc. I mean, you just can't deny that the travel credit card that is the Sapphire Reserve, it might be the one to get if you're that person. Now, say on the other hand, you're someone that likes travel benefits, but also likes everyday value, then the Sapphire Preferred may be the way to go. Not only are your points 25% more value when redeemed for travel, but you also get 5x points on travel purchases, 2x points on other travel purchases, and then for the everyday value, you get stuff like 3x points at dining. Yes, the Reserve also offers 3x points on dining, but with the Sapphire Preferred, you also get 3x points on online grocery purchases and 3x points on select streaming purchases. So again, what type of person are you? What will you be using this card for? And what do you do every day, right? I mean, if you're someone that travels a lot, you know where to go. If you're someone that wants everyday value, well, again, it sort of makes sense to go with the Sapphire Preferred and leave the Sapphire Reserve in the dust. And at the end of everything, you have to look at the annual fee. Sapphire Preferred, $95. Sapphire Reserve, $550. If I had to choose, because remember, Chase doesn't allow you to have both Sapphire cards at once. You either have the Sapphire Preferred or you have the Sapphire Reserve. Now, if I wanted to get a supreme travel credit card that offers great benefits with a high annual fee, then I may be looking into something like the Amex Platinum, for instance. And I made a separate video on that describes everything about it, if you should get it or not, and what I think about it in a separate video. But for this video, for me, I would take the Sapphire Preferred. And that's that. And that is everything that you need to know about the Sapphire Preferred versus the Sapphire Reserve. And check out this video where I talk about the Apple Card and why it is something that you may need. Peace.